Today we're going to play Retirement Jeopardy. I've got 5 answers on the board here, and I am going to supply the questions that go with those answers. 0.67%, 8, 16, no tax plan, no down market plan. Okay, now as my source of information, for a period of about a year and a half, many of you know this, I operated as a retirement coach, helping people make the decision to retire, what they were going to do in retirement, review of their expenses, any concerns that I may have had with their overall retirement plan, financial plan. They would share it with me. I would not give advice. I would just offer areas of concern, and I'd ask questions to them to stimulate more study. So I was just a sounding board. I offered that service. I did it for over 300 people, and these were all very knowledgeable, do-it-yourself retirement planners. They were very, very knowledgeable folks. I would say half of them used the comprehensive software package that I recommend, New Retirement, and they'd send me the PDF printout of that. And they were just wanting somebody to say, hey, am I making any major mistakes here? They knew I wasn't a financial planner. They knew I couldn't give advice, but is there anything here that concerns you? I didn't give them a clean bill of health, but these are the things that concerned me. So over 300 of them. So what were the questions that go with these answers? Number 1, 0.67%. 2 out of the 300, 2 people had a plan that I said, I don't see anything wrong with this. I don't see anything that jumps out off the page to me as an area of concern. That works out to 0.67% of the 300 people had a plan that a novice like me could see an error in. Did not see an error in, sorry, 0.67, so less than 1%, say that. 8 was the average number of concerns I had reviewing the 300's plans. 8 per person, that was the average. Not 1, not 2, 8 was the average. Number 3, 16. That one person had 16 areas of concern expressed by myself. That was one person, that was the highest. 4, no tax plan is the answer. The question, what was the number 1 issue missing from these 300 retirement plans? Don't have the number with me right now, but that was the most frequent missing component to their tax plan. I'd say, what's your tax plan? What are you doing around taxes? If they had a new retirement printout, I would see that maybe they were not paying any taxes the first 5 years of retirement, and they felt good about that. And then RMDs kicked in, and they were paying in the 28, 32% tax bracket, whatever they're going to be in a few years with the Tax Cut and Jobs Act perhaps going away. But not having a tax plan, make sure you got that. That was the most frequent error. Well, I'm remembering about 70%, but I don't really remember that calculation, don't have it with me. But it was number 1. And answer number 5 is no down market plan. That was the second most popular miss to a retirement plan, is not thinking about what's going to happen in a down market. So, they were going into, example of this is somebody was going into retirement and they had 100% of their assets in stock funds, and they were retiring in 30 days. And they needed to live off those investments for, the first 5 years, say, for example. And I said, well, what if the stock market goes down tomorrow by 30%? And dead silence. Okay, what is your bear market plan? You can have an answer to that. I'm not telling you what to do, but have an answer to that. You know that I use buckets. I have some money that's protected from stock market volatility in bucket 1 that covers that. Bucket 2 can cover some of that. Bucket 3 is my growth engine. So what's your answer to the stock market being down 40%? It can't be silence, okay? So lessons, the message I want to get out to you folks is you got to figure out a way to not go it alone with your retirement plan. I've started a retirement group. Got two close friends. We get together and talk about any changes we want to make to our portfolio, changes in our spending, changing in investments, changing in asset location. We study things like Social Security timing, trust, long-term care. We study those and share every single move that I make. I run by this group to get their contrarian point of view. That's the side they're supposed to take, is what can go wrong with the decision I'm making. You can hire somebody to be a coach for you. There's a service inside a new retirement. I think it's $200. It may have changed to review your plan. That's not a CFP. But you may want to sit down with the folks from Pickle. That's a free call. That's the second link in this video. You'll see the free call. Talk to a certified financial planner and ask them your questions. Hey, here's my tax plan. What do you think of that? Free 45 minutes, like I said. You may decide you don't want to go alone and you want to talk to a certified financial planner that creates a plan only. They may charge you a few $1,000s for a plan only, but that can have significant payback for you if they create a tax plan for you that saves you $80,000, $120,000. If that's worth a $3,000 investment to save that kind of money. So you may need to go with a financial advisor, but going it alone, the probability that you are going to make a mistake is over 99% based on the data that I have. Over 99% chance that you have at least one mistake in your plan. I don't like those odds. Don't go it alone. It's Joe out.